He's poised is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. Barnett's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Jab and a straight right by Barnett. Blocks that belt line well. Buster's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Final 10 seconds. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
You need to move that body.
Throw that away.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Barnett. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Good block by Buster. Barnett's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Halfway through this round, Buster's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Barnett's hit by that counter. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Barnett's punch didn't come close. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Barnett. Parries that punch away. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. And that's the end of round 2.
When he misses,
Buster's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
And round number 3 is underway. Buster's isn't doing a thing. He's just standing there. What in the world is he doing?
Well, what he's doing is he's telling you, I'm not confident. I'm not sure of myself. I don't know what to do.
pace yourself. One. Jump on right now. Nice.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Not much action as he just ties up. Hits him in the mug with the right.
Good.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
Keep working the body.
That right hand serving him well. Jab right hand.
Cover your head, kid. Keep moving. That's it.
10 seconds to go in this 3rd round.
Okay, now very nice. Now I need another round just like that, all right? Just like that. Now keep doing what you're doing. Now move in with 2 jabs, all right? 2 jabs, then follow with the right.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Keep your guard up, all right?
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Keep your back off the rope, baby. Keep your back off the rope.
Doing well on the outside. Commits to the straight right. Seconds to go in round number 4. That straight right unable to connect. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Good looking counter punch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Double jab, double jab.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Barnett's looking for a way to get back into this fight, Teddy, because, you know, his way about him of being a good, steady, solid boxer is not winning this fight right now in these middle rounds.
No, you're absolutely right. So, you know, the problem is he hasn't been able to gain the respect of his opponent. Has not been able to slow him down.
Buster's last round, to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside and you're lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Good? We got it. All right, very nice, very nice. You need to finish with the hook. Finish with the hook. It's easy, it's there, it's right there. Just like we practiced in the gym.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been.
Jab, jab, jab. Let's see some defense. Come on now.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Barnett. Halfway into round number 5 here.
That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see. Guard your head.
And he returns on that exchange. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Good job, good job.
Scored well with the hook. And round 5 comes to an end. I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Come on, kid, function. You're still not moving enough.
That was a fine block by Barnett. Buster's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Effective with that 1-2. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Close the gap, champ. Come on, shorten it up.
And now he's targeting upstairs. How about that exchange? Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Hooks on the inside. Hooks on the inside.
Last 10 seconds.
Let's see some more head movement.
And that's the end of round 6. Buster's margin for error is hardly anything at all now. It's later in the fight, and time again, he's allowing his opponent to land these headshots.
Yeah, you got to remind them, you're not getting paid any bonus, no extra money for taking punches. You might get paid a little extra if you start delivering some, though.
Keep the pressure on him and keep those.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Able to dismiss it. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Barnett scoring with that right hand. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut.
Do that again. That looks good. Do that one more time. Uppercut to the inside.
Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Buster's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are in round number 8, and it has become a one-sided fight as he has strung round after round together.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask it to the right guy. Not to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
What the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Buster. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Not able to land the uppercut.
Side to side. Move your head.
Buster's absorbing a hook.
Head and body. Come on, champ. Head and body. That's right.
Barnett's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
Good job, buddy. Uppercut. Come on, champ. Throw that uppercut.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
He's tired. Yeah, champ. He's tired. Look
That
at
is a
Keep your
sharp
hands up.
uppercut by Barnett. Barnett's punch is far off the target. Eddie, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Side, move your head from side to side. Come on, man.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Get inside.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Buster's proving to be elusive. Showing you some defense there with the block. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Barnett's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Halfway through this 10th and final round.
Relax, relax.
Solid straight right hand. Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in. You see him backing him up against the ropes.
Nice, nice.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Barnett. Not an accurate hook at all. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. The unexpected final bell as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.